morning, welcome to the early morning edition of the whole way round. 7:45 on a Monday morning. Me and the big man are here at Dumbarton Golf Club, only about 15 minutes drive away from Glasgow. So far, sun hasn't even came up yet. Hopefully it does. Let's see how we get on today. Well, 5 holes down, apart from the hollow tine in the green and the fact there's not much light today, a wee bit dusky. Course seems okay, a lot of bridges, a lot of wee burns. Apart from that, trees down each fairway, pretty plain, pretty tight, but still a long way to go. Hopefully we'll get finished before breakfast. So on the 8th hole, just to give you a wee bit of a feel for the place, nice high fences down the side next to the housing estate. I'm sure that must have been built after a few wayward golf balls. But it's wee par 3 tucked away at the back. When I say wee, 178 yards, so a decent dig for this time in the morning. Well, that's 8 holes out of the way. Course, a little bit samey, back and forth, tree-lined fairways. Where it does make itself is the green positioning and layouts. You've got buckets, you've got slopes, you've got hidden by bunkers. They're awesome.
I'll enjoy the greens, to be honest. It's quite tricky. It's not just firing straight at a pin, so got to think about it a wee bit.
Hollow tine into the greens just makes it that little bit more awkward to putt, but our putting's crap anyway, so let's see how we go. Well, that's the front 9 over, and let's just say we're not covering ourselves in any glory today.
Certainly not.
So we've kind of talked a bit about the course, the putting, hollow tine greens. You're getting a hop, skip and a jump all the way to the hole, but that's no excuse. But as per, the Scottish weather's not favouring us today, and it's just started raining. After a lovely wee walk through the wilderness, we're on to 13th tee. The first thing I see that I'm going to hit, is that lovely tree right in the middle of the fairway. Thanks very much, guys. That's us on the 14th hole now. And as Peter Kay says, it's that fine rain, the stuff that soaks you right through. Yeah, again, for a flat course, all tree lined, every hole seems to have its own little quirks. It's not as plain and simple as some courses you go to that are back and forth, back and forth. This hole's the same as the last. You're not getting that here. So hopefully the rain doesn't get any heavier. Otherwise I'll be driving home with my pants. Well, as you can see, it's still raining. It's a bit misty. But it only took 14 holes for one of us to get a birdie. So we won't be judging this course on our playing ability today. We'll just be judging the course on its condition. Well, that concludes a very dreich morning here at Dumbarton Golf Course. As for the course itself, interesting enough. I think if I played it every week I would be a bit tedious, a bit same, but apart from that, got us out of the house this morning, big man.
As a visitor, it was interesting, good course, nice up and down, a bit more to it than just straight back and forward, and like we said earlier, greens were well sighted, quite interesting and something to think about.
So, long and short of it, like, follow, share, keep watching the videos because we're going to put a wee competition on this week to win yourself some logoed whole way round golf balls. We'll catch you on the next way round, mate.